So this is the first lesson of the spring session. After you finish event warm-ups and stretch, please remember to do safety review, which is going over safety on bars, how to fall off, and how to keep your hands on. And then after that, you'll divide into two groups, and the front of the room is going to work on some review for their routines, and the back of the room will do the same. So over here, we're going to do a cartwheel drill, and we're going to work on that heel drive. So try to kick the yellow mat behind you, do a long cartwheel, and land one foot in the hula hoop. Nice lunge. The next mat is going to be working on their bridge. They're going to put their tushy on the first step and their feet on the second step. It's a really nice shoulder stretch, hopefully. They're going to push up into a bridge, and the goal is to get their knees nice and straight and push their head out to the wall if they can. Wow, nice, Malka. Okay, if you have really advanced kids, you can challenge them to lift a leg with straightening pointed toe. Over here, there's two options. You can either put the beanbag in between your knees and jump, actually, let's do it in between their feet maybe, or knees, I don't know, anyone's fine. And you're gonna stretch up so tall, and you're gonna do a big jump, dive forward roll. Or, the simpler version is just to stand up on top of the red mat with the beanbag, and or in front of it if you need to. If you're too tall, stretch up so tall, try to do a forward roll, try to finish with that beanbag still squeezed between your feet. Oh, must. Good job. Over here, we're working on the step leaps for the beam routine. So the star is where they step, and the dot is where they leap. So step, leap over, and land. Step, leap, land. And that's what they're going to do over here. So you can use less or more props depending on how much your kids understand. But if they understand the concept, the visuals can really help. And the last station in the front of the room, they're working on their pivots. You're going to have to explain to them that they have to have the right foot in front. Otherwise, they're going to get twisted. So, Coach Malka, can you show what happens if you have the wrong foot in front and you try to turn to the wall? Oh, legs are twisted. If your legs get twisted, that means it's the wrong way. So you can explain that to the kids. So Coach Malka is going to walk down the wall with the noodle high. She's going to turn towards the noodle and tap it. And then she's going to keep walking down. She has to make sure she has the right foot in front so she can turn the correct foot in front. And then she's going to come to the last one, have the correct foot in front, and turn and tap. And then she's going to turn around all the way and keep going down the beam, turn, tap the noodle, etc. until the end. That's the front circuit. Over here by the first bar, we have a really fun challenge for the girls. They're going to put their feet, a noodle in between their feet, and they have to get it over their head. Oh, good try. And take the next noodle and try to get it over your head. To the other side. Almost, Coach Malka. Ah, good job. So, and the really talented kids can challenge themselves and try to get the whole bucket. Or you can tell each kid to let you know at the end of class how many they got over their head. Some of them might not be able to get one. That's fine. Over here, they're going to do their straddle hang. They can do it either with straight or bent elbows, depending on how strong they are. You can challenge them. And they can kick the balloons and come down. Now, if that's too hard for them, have them kind of sit in a straddle and see if they can kick one balloon at a time. So maybe make sure they're just low enough to be able to, and it's fine if they lift their butt off the floor too. Over here, they're going to do work on their cast. So they're going to do a front support, and they're going to do a cast, keep their hands on the bar, and put their toes in a big straddle on the mats. Nice. Over here, we're going to bring the babies across the river. Actually, I think it would be good if you started on that side so that they don't go flying too far. So you're going to put the first baby in between your feet and throw it all the way to the side. The second baby, bring it to it might be more challenging on the other side. Throw it across the river. And the last one, your favorite one, see if you can bring it across the river. And then take them back to the other side. I guess they're going to the park and then they're coming back home. And that's it. And last but not least, on the trampoline, you're going to take the beanbag and you're going to stretch tall the beanbag, jump half turn, and throw the beanbag at the See if you can make it hit the frog, and then if that feels good, you can go back a step and do the same thing in the circle. And if that is too easy, you can do full turns. Thank you, Coach Malka. For the kids that are less advanced, or any kid that does not have their front support forward roll yet, this station should be modified to work on their front support roll. So they should start in a front support, stretch down all the way in half, and pull back up. And if you feel comfortable, you can also have them slowly roll out of that. You can add any kind of props, like you can take those bunnies and have them drop the bunny onto the floor. And stuff like that. So then you can have them have to tap the bunny with their nose. Okay, thanks.